Hello, Regina Galindo.
Hello.
You are here in Quebec City to present a work from your problematic. Can you explain just the meaning of this piece that you make here yesterday?
Well, I made the piece expansive. I want to make some drawings in the floor, and I want to talk about the subject and the objects in the art, and how the body in the performance can take their place. So.
And also in this piece in the lieu, you make a link with this mine company again?
Yes, could be. I think that was in the beginning. I have the formal idea of the piece to make these drawings, but in the behind while the performance is going, I was thinking in this idea of destroy the soil. So to make the inverse, the opposite thing that in the reality happened, that the Canadian people goes to my country to broke our soil.
And you do it the same?
In a way, in a small way. I mean, that was a small metaphor of the thing that I think that this could be a start to make another project in the same way.
And you told us that for you it's like to make a kind of drawing. You insist about this? That is important.
Yeah, it's important for me. It's because I am working with visual art and it was really beautiful. The attitude of one of the volunteers drawing in the soil with this attitude, and was really beautiful. The result of this drawing, a drawing with the strong of the volunteers of the men that was working in the soil, and with the noise.
I'm really proud that you made your performance yesterday, because the Glamis Gold Company made there was some tension in your country about this way, but it's not the first time. Since 1960, all mining companies from Canada are using repression of your government to, especially against Indios. And in 2004, they justify the Embassy of Canada justify that the mining development here in Canada was a good thing for all our native people development. It's completely false, and I think it's the same reality in Guatemala now with what. So it was a kind of metaphor of resistance.
Yeah, of course. For example, in the communities in Guatemala, they need to resist taking this position, in a resistant position. They cannot fight. They don't have the weapons to fight against the mine. They don't have the power to fight against the mine. They need to fight with con su propia fuerza, con su propia humanidad, con su propia vida. And there's not only circles for me, are waves, because for me the power and the perversity of the power, it's always expansive. If it starts in a small, with a small detonation, and then with the timing it will be expanded and expanded and expanded.
That's the meaning of expansive performance.
Yes, and that's the reality in Guatemala. It's not, exists mines from Canada since many years ago, and each year is worse. Each year they have a more power and more land in our geographies. Yeah.
So you talk about drawing. It's interesting about performance to say I'm drawing on the ground, but at the same time, what about this idea of the workers? It's the metaphor of the mining workers.
Yes, of
and
course.
Also, we know well a lot of your performance or video. It's all about the body who is in touch with the action. Now this time you were in immobility and nothing occurs on your body. It was only a kind of, it was not a sculptural, but it was more about the effect in the crowd.
Well, I think that was in this piece, expansive is how to say more simple.
So an artist, performer, told to me yesterday, Julie, she said she feels your performance yesterday like a sound performance. So the metaphor, the relationship between the drill and the jack drill, it's a kind of a sound. Do you feel, what is your, is it important for you, sound or sense?
In some pieces it's very important, the sound. In the performance yesterday, the sound was really important for me. I enjoy really the sound of these voluntaries working around me. I cannot see anything, but I only hear the sound of the machine against the soil. So in some pieces it's really important. For example, in Tierra, it's important it's also because you can hear the machine working in the land and destroying the soil. So it's very important. In Lurin, if you see the viola, it's really important. For example, when I made the performance in Germany, in Berlin, it takes almost 2 hours to take all these feelings. And the public starts to say, enough, please, enough. But it was about the sound. The image was really strong, but the public can see it. But some of the public cannot support the sound of the zzz during 2 hours.
Okay.
Fini? ¿Question, Federica? Muchas gracias.
A ustedes muchas gracias por la invitación y por todo.
Está bien.
Ha estado muy bien y muy lluviosa la visita.